Hi, my name's Nicole DeFidi. I'm auditioning for Waiting for Godot as the part for Lucky. Given the existence as uttered forth in the public works of puncher and wantman, of personal God, quack, 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 with white bread, quack, 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 outside time without extension, who, from the heights of divine aphasia, divine aphambia, divine aphasia, loves us dearly with some exception for reasons unknown but time will tell, and suffers like the divine Miranda with those who for reasons unknown but time will tell are plunged in torment, plunged in fire whose fire flames if that continues, and who can doubt it will fire the firmament, that is to say, but blast hell to heaven. So blue, still calm, so calm with calm, even with though intermittent is better than nothing but not so fast, considering what is more than that as a result of the labors left unfinished, crowned by the Academy of Anthropometry, of Essay and Posse of Testu and Cunard, it is established beyond all doubt, all other doubt, than what which clings to the labors of men, that as a result of the labors unfinished of Testu and Cunard, it is established as hereinafter, but not so fast, for reasons unknown, that is a result of the public works of puncher and watchman, it is established beyond all other doubt in that view of labors of Fortoff and Belcher left unfinished for reasons unknown of Testu and Cunard left unfinished, it is established with many deny that men in posse of Testu and Cunard, that man in essay, that man in short, that man in brief, in spite of strides of filament and defecation, waste and pines and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more for the reasons unknown, in spite of the strides of physical culture, the practice of sports such as tennis, football, running, cycling, swimming, flying, floating, gliding, running, containing, camouflage, skating, tennis of all kinds, dying, flying, sports of all sorts, autumn, winter, summer, tennis of all kinds, of hockey, other sorts, penicillin, and sexadanian, in a word I resume, flying, gliding, golf, over 9 and 18 holes, tennis in all sorts, in a word for reasons unknown, in Freckman, Pac-Man, Fulham, Clapham, namely, concurrently, simultaneously, what is for more reasons unknown, but time will tell fades away, I assume Fulham, Clapham, in a word, the dead lost per head, since the death of Bishop Berkeley being the time, the tune, in 1 inch or 4 ounce per head, approximately, by large, more or less, than the nearest decimal good measures, round figures, stark, naked, in the stocking head feed in the condiment, in a word for reasons unknown, no matter what matter, the facts are that they are considering what is more, much more, grave the light of the labors, the lost, the sinew peg, Peterman, and appears what is more, much more, grave in the light of the labors lost in Stangwig and Peterman, in the plains and the mountains, by the seas, by the rivers running, water running, fire in the air, and the same and that and the earth, namely in the air, and then the God and the earth, and the great cold, and the great dark, and the air, and the earth, and the abodes of the stones, and the great cold, alas, in the year of the Lord 600, something in the air, the earth, the sea, the earth, abode of stones, and the great depths of the great cold on the sea, land, and in the air, I resume for reasons unknown, in spite of tennis, the facts are there, but time will tell, I resume, alas, on in the short, unfine abode of the stones, who can doubt it is, I resume, but is not so fast, I resume the skull, fading, oh, concurrently, simultaneously, what is more for reasons unknown, in spite of the tennis on the beard, the flames, the tears, the stones, so bloom, calm, alas, on the skull, caught amendment, in the spite of tennis, the labors abandoned, left, unfinished, greater still abode of the stones, in the